evening. Nyame nhyira mo. God bless you tonight for being around. I'm here again. It is Monday. It is Monday. November 2021. And we are here to do a wrap up. All right, guys. Very important. We're going to go quickly before Kevitella finishes. So we're going to start with transmission real quick. So guys, please keep on sharing. God bless you. Samtuga, I see you. Samtuga, I see you. Yes, Samtuga, God bless you. A lot, God bless you. Talata, Nabless, God bless you. And you guys, welcome. Today is another tight day. It's a very, very difficult day. But I have a few things to share with you today. And so we're going to rush out very quickly and then help ourselves to what we're going to do today. And then, you'll be doing nti bacho maybe I will be a bacho share video no mami na yenko yenim very important say you bet me a share let me subscribe to the YouTube channel that we have so that we can all go forward. So today we are still doing this Xavier Sasu MP of Medina Francis. His issues are still pending. The issues are still pending. And for some reason, I'm going to ask you a question. So has the IGP been instructed to by Ekufado to cover up Sawa Bruni lawlessness? Yes, so we are going to find out that it is very important that we are honest in what we discuss today. And I want you guys to be honest while we discuss this issue very well. All right, so guys, let me check out the sound from Facebook. Hello? It looks like the sound is low a little bit. Hopefully it's up. It looks like the sound is low a little bit. Hopefully it's up. All right, it's good. I think it's good. And let me increase the sound a little bit here. All right. So let's go, guys. Let's do this quickly and fast. But your share video no, Emma Unia. But your mom YouTube no so no. But your momodia na mo and share and fama ubi. But your eye momodia and share mobi. It's very important that we share. All right. And you know, a debene koso ewa Ghana to say what is going on in Ghana at this point. It's very sad that things are going on the way it is going on right now. And you know, media you want to cry beka, you know, cry no, and no, and na yebeka because and no, and na here. Into Mr. Who subscribe ya, Mr. Subscribe na yanko nim na dear yebeye. Very, very, very important. All right. And you know, you go so a yeko Sister Beglo, I see you. About your baby, I will be say, oh, was sir, over to me, come baby, I war, my body, na yakoyanim, na yashe, dear, yabaye. Aye, and the system, no, I slow. Aye, system, nine, very, very slow. Miampa, aye, but me him say, I will pick it up very soon. All right, so, today we're going to talk up. Today is November 1st, 2021. You are listening to us on Wrap Up on Loud Silence TV. My name is Machine Gun Preacher. All right, and my name is Masiga Preacher. All right, so in case you want to come and join the show and give your comments, it's 508-340-0069. You're watching us from about 24 African countries. This is an international show. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Safari TV Africa on YouTube, Safari TV Africa on Facebook, Loud Silence TV, and with all due respect. Na yanko jenim. It is very, very important that we acknowledge all that. All right, so we are moving on. We are moving on nicely and quickly. For some reason today, numbers are not going at all. Numbers are not going at all. It's hard in the system. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to just say anything, but I know that the system is very hard. But yeah, guswa yeah ko jenim. Inti onyakopon enshira baby bia uwo bia nyakopon onshira na onya wo kese onshira na onya wo kese. All right. Inti ene me health tipper me pese me di mawo ene no ginger. Yes, me pacho ginger very, very important. Ginger is very, very, very important. Me pacho se wudi ginger ye nkwala bre mu ni enim se obowa na o ma me ama ginger ene ehia krafra no se hwe ya na ho ato. Usually when we're kids we didn't like it. We didn't like it. We didn't like it, but it was what it is. All right, so Queen Jackson, how are you doing? Ernest Osei, how are you doing? All right, so as we are going on, please somebody check the YouTube sound for me. If the YouTube sound is good, so that I will know what I will do, so that I know what to do. I don't want the YouTube sound when it goes higher, because of how I'm transmitting. If it goes too higher, then there is a problem on the YouTube. Kweku Bako. I was watching you live from Asin Fusu Central. All right, watching you from Italy. My friend Ernest says, all right. Sky Beklo is watching me from Amasama. Nablus Talata is watching me from every Kitasi constituency. All right, so let's go on and let's do this quickly, and it will help us. All right, so ginger. So ginger prevents gastric ulcer, reduces nausea, decreases pain and inflammation, promotes sweating. It promotes sweating. May lower blood sugar. Into ginger no unuma uria and lower blood sugar. Into misramo bomodia uhano udibia atuenum na worry into ginger na dia misro enjoy with that. And this is from with all due respect, Loud Silence TV and Safari TV Africa, updating you on issues. All right, so let me break and give you a short video for you to watch.
I showed you something right now. Let's get straight to the issues. So this guy, I say a friend Charles Kote Tego said the he's at the presidency, brandishing. On this way you to pay. Mr. Dampare, me, I'm one person, Maka, I respect you and I like the job you are doing. You should not be selective. This guy tomorrow has to be picked up. Me say, if you don't pick this guy up, then our words are going to change towards you. My words are going to change towards you because Ghana phobia so yachio for doing the same thing. Later I got to know Crampo say yes, medical the Crampo. It wasn't something he did that same day. Now I hear that. And you see a coachino. It is a way the Crampo are quarantine there. I'm expecting the IGP to make sure tomorrow this guy is picked up. This guy is sent to court and he's remanded because he should even know better This fool must be remanded. He should know better. They should use him as a scapegoat. Say, when you're positioned at the presidency, you cannot fool yourself. And this guy has been one of those guys that he's been fooling a lot in Ghana. Oh, Jimmy Papa, I know him as a smoker. Some joy down for no. Oh, Jimmy no from Anopa to Enimbre on social media everywhere, fooling himself. JSS crowd when we this fool. JSS crowd when to me oh no na no nam oh this place na kra. We know this boy. So the IGP, I'm humbly saying, this guy needs to be picked up. I know, let me enlarge the picture. You know, everybody has the picture. It was on this page. He has a gun. Gun of one spraying bullets. Or treasure or to me or inti. So what you being quite to me there? This guy has to go in. This fool has to be arrested. Because on the company and the punishment, it has to be bigger than medical. This guy has to be jailed. Now, Dampare, with all due respect, me respect it, but the moment you start to become selective about who to arrest and who not to arrest, then you also be selective about the kind of words you use against you. So, with all due respect, Dr. Dampare, this is another test. Let us know, irrespective of your position, irrespective of the political party you are with, irrespective of what you do in Ghana, Ambrano Ebduane do. This guy has to be arrested. I want to get his name right. I think I'm going to say a friend, Charles Nico Tego said again, and Charles Nitego said again, Jimmy, this guy, Jimmy no one or crying. And we all know the foolishness this guy is involved. Niteko Tego. Yes. Niteko Tego. Wanom ne kwasi awi ne jot wi a no Jimmy no wo Ghana. So it is very, very important to say, this guy, Dampare, you arrest him. Tonight, you need to pick him up. If you don't, you will not respect me again, and I will not respect you again. And you will see the kind of words I will use. I don't care. Because you're Chiobi for doing the same thing, and this guy also has to be arrested.
That is the truth, and that is the very, very truth.
Businesses, people, financial institutions, and governments have to rapidly adjust to this new normal. A robust digital infrastructure is necessary for a resilient build back. Digital education of the population is important for the youth especially, including even the older born before computer generation. It will enable them to adapt to the internet age and protect them from internet and mobile money fraudsters. By all legitimate and cost-effective means, let us digitalize. We must also use regulation and government's positive policies and purchasing power to drive progress, deployment, and use of ICTs. We must be thinking ahead. We must be directing technology companies to focus on neglected areas that will impact the life of our people, such as in agribusiness and healthcare. The innovation must not become a bubble that will burst in the future. I like fintech companies, and during my time in office, we laid a strong foundation and promoted their growth. I further think fintechs must show more differentiation and diversify the seeming over-concentration on creating payment platforms that are high-yielding today. I'm excited by the development and growth of telemarketing and online internet shopping. It offers opportunities for young people to use motorbikes, scooters, bicycles, tricycles, and vans to do deliveries to various households and workplaces. By simply accessing an app, one can get anything from consumables to heavy equipment on platforms such as Jumia, Alibaba, Kiku, Bolt, Uber, and the many others that exist. We must also ensure cyber resilience. The third is the divide in the labor market. This has been further heightened by the pandemic. Those with skills are able to keep their jobs, while low-skilled workers, especially those employed in the informal sector, including small and medium enterprises, have lost their jobs. Many of these low-skilled personnel happen to be people who were already low-income earners. Imagine what many have had to endure as they struggle to survive. In my country, Ghana, for instance, I recall proposing that the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNIT, agree to an arrangement with such persons, particularly those in the private sector, such that they pay them a small part of their contributions to enable them to survive during such periods of hardship. The COVID-19 lockdown periods demonstrated clearly that the success of a nation depends on businesses in addition to its SMEs, which employ millions and is a key driver of development. The quest for foreign direct investment, FDI, is great, no doubt, but the mantra for development also demands that we improve our own SMEs. SMEs have limited capacity to access funds, so let governments offer SME funds and tax waivers to stimulate them to expand and employ more of our young people and people with disabilities. Governments must also invest strategically in manufacturing to limit the heavy burden of imports on African economies. This will create more jobs. I'm confident that Africa can emerge positively from the challenges arising from this pandemic. As Africa builds back, priority should be placed on the quality of growth, not just the quantum of growth. No growth is worth having if it does not improve or reflect in the livelihoods of our people. Growth must be more equitable and focused on sectors that are better able to create jobs. For me, growth is not inclusive if it is not shared equitably. And this is the reason we need to deepen democracy in Africa and empower citizens and civil society organizations to advocate inclusiveness and shared growth. This is what our national discourse and the intra-African discourse must be about. We also need honesty and transparency from our governments. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, let me emphasize that Africa must build back by focusing on the private sector, especially the small and medium-sized enterprises, who are the lifelines of our economies and the largest employers of labor. This does not and must never mean government has no business in creating jobs. Government also has that responsibility. Africa must build back by focusing sharply on food and nutritional security. We must do all we can to make agriculture and agro-processing attractive to our young people. Africa must build back by ensuring women are firmly seated at the decision-making table. We must not just pay lip service to this. We must ensure that women are strongly supported, as the majority of them have lost incomes due to their greater dependence on informal markets and sectors such as trade and tourism. Africa must build back by paying greater attention to climate change and global warming. Treating the earth better for sustainable development will in itself prevent pandemics and improve the supply chain crisis that the world is experiencing now. To quote the Nigerian scholar and poet Osundari, and I quote, "The earth is ours to plow, not to plunder," quotations closed. We owe it a duty to get the buy-in of the communities so that development is based on consensus. In addition to these, we must fully implement the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement to create competitive industrial manufacturing capacities and wider trade and investment opportunities and fast-track Africa's industrialization. This will position our African economies to withstand future global shocks better. We cannot wait until the next pandemic before we act. For the survival of our countries and our dear people, we must ensure that as the time changes, our people are ready to face their unknown. This is a time for the artificial boundaries that separate us to be erased. We cannot allow politics, religion, ethnicity, colonial heritage, language, and culture to continue to separate us. We must hold hands together and rebuild together. I'm confident that we will get through this crisis together. We're only as strong as the partnerships we build together. This moment calls for leadership that can navigate uncertainties and complexities and restore hope and confidence. Selfless, audacious leadership is what we need at this time. COVID-19 can be defeated in Africa, and we can build back safer, better, healthier, and a more resilient continent. And I thank you all very much for your time and attention. Businesses, people, financial.
All right, thank you very much. Let me acknowledge some people right here. I think I see Hamdu Shahadu is watching. Kasim Abdullahi Dayonga say hi, watching you live in thanks for excellent work. Thanks. Excellent work, bro. Queen Na Jackson. You shared. Thank you very much for sharing. I see you shared. +1. Share more. Queen Na Jackson. Tell them, Kevin, or yes. Alright, so Befi is watching. Rita Befi, one of my staunch followers, Tina Nyako Abronoma Tina is also watching. I hope you're doing well, Tina. Felicia Adolfo Kelson, good evening, bro. All right, then Felicia Adolfo Kelson, love you too, Felicia. Ramsia Idrisu, my brother, well done. Thank you very, very, very much. All right, so Felicia Adolfo Kelson, Marita. I thank you very much for your love and attention. All right, so guys, let me give you the dollar rate. It's very important that I do that. I will not be happy without giving the dollar rate. 6 Ghana cedis 55 pesos to a dollar. 7 Ghana cedis 22 pesos to an euro. 8 Ghana cedis 62 pesos to a pound. Somebody say to an pound. No, it's a pound. All right, so thank you very much. And diesel has been increased, and how do you call it? Lorry fares have been increased and all that, and it is going up the way it is. All right, so it's time for newspaper review. So let's do that quick. And please don't laugh too much today. I'm not happy, but we are going to do what we're going to do. I'm just going to rush through it quickly, and then we can go on to do what we're doing. Please keep on sharing and keep on coming. YouTube guys, let me see what is going on YouTube. All right, so guys watching on YouTube, God bless you. I haven't seen any comment there yet, but if I see any comment, I will definitely open my mouth and let you know that I see you. All right, so from Jubilee to Scandal House. So it's now Scandal House, not to Jubilee House. It's Scandal House. This is Inquisitor, the Inquisitor. All right, so NIB swerves NDC informants. All right, NIB swerves NDC informants. Whatever. Kojo Opoku writes on best tickets for NPP in 2024. You see, I always said this. I always said this. I know that this guy was to be a vice presidential candidate or whatever. This big nose guy. That's why they were saying that he is the best and biggest guru in the whole Africa. He's one of the gurus of energy. Nonsense. Masa, they don't know what they're saying. This guy destroyed, how do you call it, education. Education has never seen its strength again. Ever again. Because of this Martin Opoku Prepe. So we want to see what is going to happen. Alright, so Ghana's presidency and the payment of $700,000 to cover up sex scandal. Akufu Ado. Inti akokora iti jem pa na ubetumi ayantia. Or how na titi say what about home. Say na me hwe newspaper bi wa brochiri ha. You see, your naked pictures are in the hands of Canadian Security Services. Akufado. Wo nakedness. Na se wonim se wo nakedness e wo baabia na wasoma na wakotrete on and kwasi asem say na meka tell say we Akufo-Addo o lawlessness and one na de ubeko how mu wohu demudi ye mahama papano who so be by out who so be picture call baby and then Akufo-Addo with lawlessness ama with naked pictures ako pie baby into wuti one the president of Ghana your koti is outside and people are watching it. We don't know how many people have seen it. And so you can't muslim mayenka you know no more binimu and penokre and you know it has always been like this and I don't care. I care less what people think. The truth is that wakoya no say walk of our bar. You can't go and pick a woman at a time when you are on duty working for the country. You cannot do that. I'm not saying that don't do anything extrally or whatever you want to do. I don't care. I say nipa dear, no matter what you do, masa uye nipa, boni wo nipa ho, enti it can anything can happen. Menka say wakofa ba enti no yembo asendwem. No, that is not what I am saying. What I'm saying is that we are president of Ghana. And wo national security oba wari watafre. And what pass your mouth. And as I say no, what pass your mouth no, you should tell photos. Do you think that you are safe as a president? Because I am telling you, this person that brought this woman to you, I can swear on anything that they were blackmailing you. Yes. Now, Kejapo was also talking about 250,000 to keep quiet on this. Whoa, Bukotia $500,000. Emma sa mawe. Emma womugu Muhammad Imasia Abra womumponu never came out to come and admit say Mahama was truly a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever on. Nobody ever came out. But a dinya would bore Mahama. And then was a would boo no. And no Akufo-Addo edu so no. So I don't feel pity and I would never be pity for you. Here's the case. As a president, when you are working, there's one thing you need to understand. When you are a president, definitely you are the father of all the country. There are women that are going to like you no matter what. Na ye mo kura ye ndu baby akura no scholarships no war. But the point of it is that you need to understand that who could be no problem. So, and then and yet it's not the first time you are doing this. It's not the first time. You have done this long time ago. And they cooked you for Ghana as if you are the angel of everything. Now, who, as a president, our so for 5 years, your scandals are outrageous. Your scandals, Akufo-Addo, your scandals are outrageous. You are lawless. You want to break the law to do everything. And every time you do something wrong, you try to put something over it. You try to put something over it. You try to cover it a certain way. You try to do something. Now, they said that Ghana's presidency and the payout of $700,000 to cover up sex scandal. Why? You had your ministers in the private jet. You had your ministers on the private jet. So why did you have to take your side chick? Why did you have to take your side chick, your girlfriend, and put him in a... Imagine, do you know what will happen if it was Biden that did this? Biden would have been impeached. I swear to God. He would be impeached and he would be heading towards divorce. Yes. But Ghana, you people don't like the truth. Moya muhu ye Santifo, ye join Santiko, we are Santis, and so we are for MPP, so the truth can never settle out. But mo pen cry for us, what you will me cry. What is a mekan cry? I also be en cranny, until you so dimatem, you can say whatever you want to say to me. But make the natural fact, you are not better than any guy, woman, or guy man. You're better than that. What I say? So Ekufado, the wire Ghana no, and Mguasia with the good Ghana. You are the only president that people walk away when you mounted the podium at the UN General Assembly. People walk out on you. People walked out on you. Kufado. Have Mua namotiwo and a Mahama oni a friend say Miss Bell and a Mahama oni he one country a friend say Sakwe bina the t-shirt tractor no one country say me say so osi or your gooda umbra out don't be making better statement. He should come and make a better statement. Mahama Baye, who that is Fred? Who now who bet nothing now bet who be ye video and about board to see what issues who book Mahama anymore as a useless man. Who now come and play it. Now you are sitting there telling Ghanaians say, it was a blackmail and they paid her. They paid one and was say. I hate it when people are dishonest. When people lie about things because they support it. And by the number two, you people are saying all that you wanted to say. Mahamo, Papa no. Now today, same people are now, even though this has gone international, you people are still defending it. How God will punish you. Hey, I'm telling you, the way God will punish you people, I'm telling you, you guys have no idea yet. Because you are not honest people. You are liars. You are town breakers. We are guamang for. We are jamai for. Jamai. We are the safe for. Me, I'm not afraid to talk about John Dramani Mahama say, "Adio ye, then the question yes then send them fata, and then pictures, naked pictures, ekra bayua, I release my Canadian authorities." Now what's person who you be no more national security boys. No matter I am waiting for one day that one day national security operatives will go and chase the wrong person. I'm waiting for that day that national security, this cooked heads, some useless national security operatives who are doing stupid errands and using taxpayer money as if say Ghana has nowhere to go. Me say, me bomb pa say one day, mu national security operatives, me bomb pa say one day, Mubaka could chase the wrong person. No one release fire on you guys. Namu nyinama wuguho ye yimu IDs need to travel to any videos. No more circulate to a realm. Ama woman who the kind of government that Ekufado is running in Ghana. Munsoshi, Mumbupia, Demope, and Amoye. Look at a disgrace. Now, you are chasing after a member of parliament that led his own people to go on demonstration You are chasing him for no reason. Chasing him for no reason. And I'm going to talk about that briefly today, so that you people will understand the kind of person Akufo-Addo is. Yes. The kind of person that Akufo-Addo is. Now one kasa fato to ho na say Akufo-Addo osi otuko osi onono odoni man obuni man no yenhwe se ampanyampa Akufo-Addo so obuni man ampa odoni man ampa. Now I'm sending some. I'm going to bring some pictures. I'm going to just put on some stuff, so that you guys will see. Please bear with me. It's one of those things. One of those things. No, I don't know. I was say me me ana me rani bibia sometimes they na di mami but me ye no se be ya won susu no ubenya asomdwe na won so wehwe de me ye nti no mesre mo emri beba menya workers they are going to be working for you and I se be ya ye nyina ye ni bechi emre ne ba emre no eba nti be say me yi ne me be chirewo very quickly. Now, share the echo. All right. Now, let's go to the next paper. All right. So, Buachi Ajako donated 160,000 to 16 regions, 8 clears air. Isikana, Wachajako, Isikana, Ube Via during the energy time, no. Juma, what did you know? Juma, Udesikano, air, no. All right, so let's go down and look at this. Bawumia Napo, best ticket for MPP's victory 2024. Wow. Upa fa Bawumia any friend say Rebecca Akufo-Addo and Fahon. Basically, you lose the power. You have done abysmal. And those MPP people that are watching me, you know that these people have done abysmal, and you people are tired. And of course, I'm telling you, of course, they have to get out. Yes, they will get out. They will get out. They will get out. All right. So, I'll show you something right quick. Not now, but I have the stuff ready so that we can all look at quickly and nicely. All right. So, next paper. We're going to do this quick. We've got a lot of newspaper. All right, so Akufo-Addo's naked pictures, videos, and messages in Canadian hands. This was what I was talking about. Yes, this was what I was talking about. And let me play you a short video quickly. Watch this. Oops. I think the video is gone. Where did the video go? All right, so let me unfold that video for you quickly. Let me show you that video quickly, right quick, and then let's go on. All right, so this is a video.
Stop daring Abna Sewa Bruni, because if you do, I have seen some of the videos and I have heard some of the audios and some texts that the woman has sent me. If you do, if you dare this woman, she would disgrace your president. Please stop. If you dare this woman, she will disgrace the president. Stop. All these bloggers are when a woman audio be on or started tama what started ashasino. That's the audio she had. That was just the audio and not all ashasina no or meet the president or something. That was the video she had, the audio she had. But the things that I have seen with my own koro eyes and the audios that I've heard with my own koro ears. Listen, stop daring the woman, because if you do, she will disgrace your president. She will make sure she disgraces your so-called president. Let it go. Stop with whatever you're doing to that woman. Because PTSD is not a joke. I have been there, done that. Imagine a whole me coming to Ghana for something. I was even coming to Ghana to bring a business. But I had to cancel every meeting, anywhere that I had to go. I had to cancel and just run to some village. Please stop daring that woman, because what you are doing, it's going to really distract things. It will distract. It's not destroy you, distract things. Please. I am so grateful, because the woman said, even before she even ended her video, she told you guys that anything that happened to Ivy Abuaji was true. It happened to me, and it had happened to her. Bibiara otum no kwar otum no tun. Into one day ma worrying. You are daring the woman to disgrace your president. Ade ne kwoti kitwa na yete say nkruma na mpese mu hu ana say den. Mpese mu hu akufo adawa we di oba ewe no de auditor will listen na say. Ono wo pede wo hu a. No kwoti. Stop daring.
You see, this should tell you that boys, damage now it can cost the president a lot. My own arrogance, as usual, I can for your arrogance. What didn't quasi some no kwana or cano crano? Feel say, oh, you okay? Arrogance. The arrogance here. She, my main cast some children. Ube worry Bema, and I'll be worry Oba. That's all, oh, yeah, arrogant. Pacho, run away. Please, be Pacho. She, God even says that he resists the proud. God, Nankupon, Onumpo, or see, he resists. I resist the proud. Because pride is a distraction to everything. Baby, I won't know about her. Now I am mistake, and I bear my mistake. No, be a becker so oh, Medofu, and I'm cool, Pacho, Fachame, that's some soon in channel. Bema, I was say, was to be power crew, you say, I do it, Mr. Manebi, and ye, Fachame. Basu, you're supposed to do the same thing. Nobody is the boss when it comes to a relationship. Bro, what's it? But once it come down, what I say, and no, and how. But maybe to be pagan home, so they are no bab, say, or bet you chin mem paddy and can ensure funnel. Oba, on ye a you, on ye a fanny say, how do you call it? How do you call this one? Slave or bad slave. Bema kwasiebi eti manchia obeju chensi mu amane yire abra de yire nua aduane no the yire ebedono, because the man is humble, with the exception of some women. When you do those things for, they spit in your face. But besides that, yeah, Bema and Plow say what me see Yerama and I would to meet you chance him and out to meet Nerdiane and my year so deep on sweet nipa to make catch and money be all ya or Buso Quasiam penny, but near him, but that does not stop you. You can't change. Or baby, you can say, ah, Bema way. But you keep me more so that me and them to fair. Oh, daddy, but why me? Na Bema no, me day. Oh, come to just my cabin there. No, Bano, any day. Be bunu because of that. Or bad episode or yeah. Of course, a Bema near Kotopunku, Jimmy, or Bob Bema, Bema, and Bassa, I don't pay. Yes. In the arrogance is what destroys us, and it will destroy us every day. Now, your naked pictures and your naked videos are outside. Everybody is watching it. How? Why? Why must this be? Mudi mahamo, or wakofa way, na mugune ni mwasi, and then Mama naked pictures and international. Ekufado, your naked pictures are gone viral and international. A whole president. If I were to be you, your arrogance. No fat boys. No Jimmy Kahu, Nakwa Jimmy for me to Canada. Your friend Felix, where Jimmy or Casasa Bema Kurasini, the new poster Ashidie. The new port is Ashidie. Otiho. No kika kwasesem na wakofa oba issue at hand wakofa oba address the certificate ni bibia na order be two online because ekufado akonwe no akodi no asa be take no enti no waka enti no wonu fu se we disgrace president no abue na mama mo de ye no enya mu de mo ye mama no wana be ka bi ma no. Do you see people even coming out to say anything? Do you see even NC coming out to talk? No, nobody. That's what shows that Mahama is a person. Ghana ain't no Mahama Sunipen Bium da. I'm telling you, and I can swear on my life on that. On my munipa body for and nipa money swadi ye shima money so. Ekufado dear by dear, more out, more cancer. What could your bar? What could your by yeno? Saudu 9 a year yo, Saudu 10 a year yo, media minim, the meti and say, or what a say in Kuma, media minim, 1 ye, intended the meet me fancy because we are penuna quada. Your own people, Ekufado, within your circle, are setting you up and you don't see it as a problem. Now your naked pictures are out there. Parliament snobs president's position on 499 law school applicants. You see? We'll come back to that. I have an interest on this one. Police avert bloodbath in Menyakrobo as traditional warriors capture chief at Dampare grounds. Hey, I say maybe ABC yache. I for now. Womutiti wana womujiji ska ewo government no hona omunfi o manfo no sa na esabo ye omo ai sa na mu esabo ye omo masa hwe ye fa do kwanto nchen. Alan Cash promises jobs for the youth. Now when to me again to say who promises for the youth when to me again to say who Alan Cash when we clamping down on illegal connection. ECG institutes reward for informant. All right, Mr. Mo, yesika na mujiji na feno, mujiji na fear, mwedino, munko famra ene here, and you will clamping down on people that we need. Go and bring it. Egufado, yesika na mujiano, PDS, ene unkahunu, munko fa yesika na famra yen, ene here yen. Adenta residents protest against erratic power supply. It is. We need a united front to break the 8 in team. Masa 8 no mu break you, mu break you. Me see 8 won't work. Your 8 won't work. You break your 8, it won't work. To work. Over 70 MMT buses are reportedly left to rot. COVID-19. Ghanaians refusing vaccine jabs. Health official worried. Na me ba you be some question. Now who's our minister we? Woko far at the phone side by no. Na ka be so bia wo bi. When I'm Jimmy for Jimmy for I'm in person I don't want to be doing that. But I'm telling you, with Jimmy no Munkwasi Assemble and what of vaccine about we don't know how Food and Drugs boards have not checked it. Would have passed about for war and I'm about Jimmy. How do you expect people to do this? You need to understand it's going to people's lives. What the baby? They go for do. Not the baby. All right. So, that is Muntaka and family with the new the Medina member of parliament. I don't know whether that's Muntaka's wife or that's a member of parliament's wife. Dear, but I see Nkolayo Mujejra we almost a Muntaka pa almost a Muntaka papa I Kolanum se Muntaka MP ba. Alright, so alright. I said Muntaka Kofa no fee sorry and all that. So we will talk about that a little later. Yes, we'll talk about it a little later and then we'll see how far we are going. Ekufado's naked pictures and videos, messages in Canadian hands. As traumatized ex-girlfriend recounts near-death encounter with Hobson Adoye, national security operative, to retrieve them. Jimmy, I don't know. Asiafo bujimu bibia national security baby ambe fanko fono ma di asempado munye bibia national security some catch them one day bu best national security somewhere and then when you send them people will shoot against them and then it will be something else. Stop this nonsense. And IGP no ne nyama na all ye no onkoso no nye na macho I am normal. Now we don't see anything again. But who say, and ya dear, Oba so be it, Papa Bia. I Oba be ye MPP Juma, Yahoo, we know into Onkoso. We don't care. Let him do it. But I'm telling you, we are telling him the true fact. Say, on the Onkoso, no yan the oyeno. I Onkoso, no yan the oyeno. Whoa, what we are going to take in Japan? In Kofua, we want to Togo Yemo, what we are going to Chiwomo. IGP, I'm telling you, we now know your motive. Madina MP na mupesa bochino no. Muda munkoso, keep on doing it, keep on it. But one day. Macho, utakra, macho, uyekra, ujuswa, macho. Afecheno, masa, ya brehu, na unim. There are days coming, Wankasa, you will lock yourself. Yes, Wankasa, you will lock yourself. Ube lock you, I'm a bro. Yes, Ube so chobi. Chi MP, a friend say, Sa Aquana, Nita Kosa, why not go too good? Bomana Chino. Minister of Fishes, Bomana Chino. Bias. Ade. Upede wo wiase ekufado upede o wiase macho Now, let me bring something right here so that you people will see what I was trying to talk about to show you. Right. I want to show you something real quick. All right, guys. So I'm sharing my page right now so that you guys can see. All right. So bodyguard interdicted for alleged misconduct. IGP, I said I'm you. And I'm saying this because it is becoming too much. A member of parliament, bodyguard, does not have to succumb to national security. He's a police personnel and he knows what is right. And the bodyguard no akose much more like national security. Much try 2-3 times. I saw them like a papa. Now, a member of parliament. We all know that in parliamentary issues, can Japan Jimmy when you know. Dampare. I'm telling you, when you go say be ye fekeke. Dampare, when you go say oh dear, see I kako. When you go say Eba. Yes, it's coming. Now let's read this quickly. All right, so bodyguard interdicted for alleged misconduct. The police guard previously assigned to the member of parliament for the Medina constituency, Inspector Daniel Agbavo, has been interdicted for alleged misconduct. He is alleged to have recklessly driven into a crowd after a protest last Monday, 25th October 2021, in the Medina constituency, directly endangering the lives of 2 senior officers and other civilians. 3. The 2 others have officially reported the incidents to the police administration for investigation and possible disciplinary action. The Parliamentary Protection Unit has been tasked to assign a new guard to the MP. What's a magic for police? Say, wow, okay? We always tell you, police, say, you are supposed to be the friend of the civilian. You are supposed to come here, go there, and protect the civilians. Protect the people that pay you. Protect the people that pay you. So the member of parliament, to say there, yes, because member of parliament, you know, one penny and other came and not driving off no other quiet, you know, he endangered 2 other officers and other civilians. What was the danger? Oh, we never be a Timwasi, etika onjina ho. Now, Munchi, the member of parliament, have you forgotten that the member of parliament is in a very serious place? You can't arrest that guy just like that. You know that. When Japan needed to be arrested, they went through parliament and parliament gave him out. Why are you not going through that? Why are you not going to that same channel? These are the things you do and it causes strife. Japan, it didn't quasi. Since when do you have to go and arrest a member of parliament in his church? Since when? What you mean? Why? The The uniforms you wear, we gave them to you. We paid for them, and you are wearing it. We pay you. Serve us the way you are supposed to serve us. The man was bodyguarding the MP. The MP is not just a person. He is a member of parliament. Unyanku police intino on sekomo namumbechino na. Don't you know the land? He can lose his job. Don't you know that? Do you know what bodyguarding is? Do you know what bodyguarding is all about? You will bodyguard your client no matter the circumstance. Go through the right channel. If parliament says that we are giving him to you, that bodyguard has no right to say we won't. Don't make that guy look bad. He's a bodyguard. Despite he's a police officer, he knows his job, he knows his duty. He's supposed to protect that person, and he knows the law, and he has to abide by the law and protect his client. We are nipa body for and before. I'm telling you, hey, moon breaking 8, you know, because we are telling you, if you people don't break the 8, if you people don't break the 8, we will take the 8 and we'll smash it into 50 parts, and one part will be 8 years for NDC. Let's go to the next one. So this is the interdiction of the police officer that did his job. Mukai say, do you guys remember that I interviewed the guy? I interviewed the member of parliament, Francis Sosu MP. I interviewed him. If you quite remember, I was in New York around that time. I interviewed him. I asked him the question. Please go back and watch that video. You will hear what I was saying. I interviewed that man. He is a lawyer. He did everything that was right. Now, 31st October, police investigation into a protest led by Honorable Francis Xavier Susu. Now let's read this, okay? Number 1, the following a protest in the Medina constituency led by the Member of Parliament, Honorable Francis Xavier Susu. On Monday, October 25th, 2021, the police commenced investigation into certain alleged criminal act that occurred. The MP, Honorable Francis Xavier Susu, was invited on the day of the protest to assist the police for his alleged involvement in the unlawful blockade of the road and the destruction of public property, but he declined the investigation. Don't forget this. There was a protest. Protest. Look for protest. Hey Siri, what is the meaning of protest?
As a noun, it means a statement or action expressing disapproval of or objection to something. Do you want to hear the next one?
Yes.
As a noun, it means a written declaration, typically by a notary public, that a bill has been presented on payment or acceptance refused. Want to hear one more?
Yes.
As a verb, it means express an objection to what someone has said or done. Want to hear the next one?
Yes.
As a verb, it means declare something firmly and emphatically in the face of stated or implied doubt or in response to an accusation. Do you want to hear the last one?
Yes.
As a verb, it means write or obtain a protest in regard to a bill.
Thank you. So that is a protest. Hey Siri, what is the meaning of demonstration?
The action or process of showing the existence or truth of something by giving proof or evidence. Do you want to hear the next one?
Yes.
A practical exhibition, an explanation of how something works or is performed. Do you want to hear the last one?
Yes.
A public meeting or march protesting against something or expressing views on a political issue.
Thank you. Sure. So if there was a demonstration and a protest, now because there was a criminal activity, because you think, say, the people blocked the road, burned tires, and so they destroyed public property. What public property? There is no way. When I interviewed the member of parliament the last time, he blatantly told me straightforward, truthfully and honestly, that when the protest and the demonstration started, he was not around. But the people were very angry. They burned some tires, they blocked the road. And the member of parliament went with the police and talked to the people, and they stopped what they were doing. And the protest carried on. So the member of parliament went there to help the police calm the situation. They deactivated every anger and every possible destruction or maiming or anything that there was or whatever. So what happened? Why is it now that these people are saying this? I didn't. Why? Ghana. Okay, let's go on. So it says that he was invited. But if you invite him, how was it? You did not invite him. You people are liars. And in fact, Senkame Benwa, Kabidi Mesawe, Meshawani Kusua, say so. You don't do this. You don't lie like that. It was there when the action were going on. He was there. After that, you intended to arrest the member of parliament, knowing that you can't do that. You are supposed to go to the parliament, talk to the head of parliament, and let them release that man to you with other members of parliament to accompany him, or a lawyer to accompany him. But you wanted to arrest him. Then you say, hey, Dampare, celebrity police, watch a member of parliament impo. Masa, where's our ubeti? Where's our ubeti? Dampare, where's our ubeti? Yes, show. Dampare, yes, show. Dampare, yes, show. You can't do that. So let's go on. He declined further invitation, citing parliamentary privileges. Yes, he was right, because he is a lawyer. Do the right thing. Go to parliament. Go and apply so that I can be released to you. Then you can question me. You cannot arrest me. It's a member of parliament. If you want to arrest somebody, arrest King Japan first. Use him as a scapegoat. Not this young man. Onipa or what the constituency, because abani din kwasi asem chimisem. Eh? Muheni yo. Na Ghana memuru sorry a. Dampare. Say Ghana memuru sorry a. You can't do anything. It further destroy the country as Akufo-Addo has done. Further do it. Dampare, I'm saying to you emphatically, I'm saying further destroy the country like Akufo-Addo has done. Koso na saino ko. So he had a very right to decline. You know why? because you know the right thing to do. He's a member of parliament. Go to parliament and go and speak to the speaker of parliament. We need him for investigation. And if everything is right, he will be released. You know what? On merit. We have to release him based on fact. We have to release him based on fact. And I was just wondering what parliament is going to do if the police still is chasing the member of parliament around. What power does the parliament, what power does the IGP has to do this? Kwasiafo, and then they must sorry, mufu semunya to me, must sorry, entino, or no and they more than the scapegoat in the match, Sao, Munkochino, Namunkoye de Mobeye, Munya Vanko. Munya Namofako. So 3 other persons have been interrogated on this matter, and we shall continue to use legal means to interrogate all other suspects, including the honorable member Abomodam. Jimmy Sabakwaka interrogated. Do you know what interrogation is? Do you know what interrogation means? We used to be words just wrongly. What is interrogation? Hey Siri, what is the meaning of interrogation?
Interrogation means the action of interrogating or the process of being interrogated.
So, basically, what you are saying here is that you want to use your own way to ask the member of parliament questions. Questions. And you know that you can do it. You can do that to Shatawale. You can do that to Medica. You can do that to Asofono, Osubempa, and all those people. But for Christ's sake, Mr. Francis is a member of parliament. Respect that. And then I see another policeman coming to say that we will do anything to. All right. So let's go down. Stories calculating that some police personnel had been dispatched to arrest the MP at the church today, Sunday, October 31st, 2021, are untrue. Hey. Untrue. Any plainclothes police personnel found on the premises of the church may have been there for intelligence purpose and not to effect an arrest. Intelligence. Eradi. Police for Dampare be kuye. Dampare ube kuye. Dampare ube kuye. You send plain clothed policemen to go there for intelligence purposes and not to effect arrest. I said, "Whoa, what kind of intelligence and what kind of nonsense be this?" Member of parliament, sorry, was sending unclothed police officers to go there to go and look for intelligence. What intelligence? What is going on there? Are they doing butter, money for weapons, or weapons for cocaine, or what were they doing? And what intelligence were you looking for? And why are you pursuing the MP? That is plain harassment. What Jimmy? You people, be a modern American, Muga say your mind. Yes, police for any soldier for. So police for any more. Police for any more. We know police service, you're supposed to be invited. Since when did you start just going Rambo style, going to arrest people? For what? What intelligence? The same stupid behavior you people did years back for Tatuti Kata. You went to the church going to arrest him and you lied that you didn't do that. It's sad. Any plainclothes police personnel found on the premises. Massima plainclothes police officers to go and look for intelligence. Not one. Ghana, Ghana. No. All right. Whatever. Dampare. Your baby. Right. Yeah. Na kai na hunu say wo so wo be police work. Enter also be real police work. Now, this is parliamentary service. All right, this is from Parliament. The Director General, Criminal Investigation Division, Ghana Police Service, Headquarters, Accra. Attention, Deputy Director General. Criminal Investigation Division, Mr. F.K. Eche. Dear sir, we request for the release of Honorable Francis Xavier Sosu. Please refer to your letter dated 27th October 2021 in respect of the request for release of Honorable Francis Xavier Sosu to assist in investigation. I am directed by the Right Honorable Speaker to inform you that proceedings of the third meeting of the first session of the 8th Parliament commenced on Tuesday, 26 October 2021, and having regard to the limitations of Article 117 and 118 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic, he is unable to release Member of Parliament as requested in your letter. The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament further directs that I refer you to the provisions of Article 122 of the 1992 Constitution and to inform you that on Wednesday, the 27th October 2021, he referred to the Privilege Committee of Parliament allegations of breach of parliamentary privileges and contempt by ACP Isaac Kojo Asante and ACP Eric Winful of the Accra Regional Police Command and the Adenta Divisional Command, respectively. Parliament to know so woman be a mrano. Eti mumua kwasiafo ya mrana mamu se mu enforce no. Aya mu se mu ni mra esi obi a on police form. Woni police ni bi bonsan bi ko hia. Na se police ni no. Oye ni pa boni ni a obetimi save life. Obetimi save life just like that. Wo IGP who did Sebunu say? Sebunu say? He say, Yehu Adjene. Now, the mu per se, Ghana for a pemo asamoa. But, Mempesa me cansam. Into Mudia, Moncoso, na munye de muye na fanco, Nanganko Pondia, Unimnima, no nim do so into the Moncoso. Now, and very do wa, we see police and we see soldier. So this is the continuation of the letter. Consequently, it is the expectation of the Right Honorable Speaker that the Ghana Police Service will conduct its investigation mindful of the provisions of the Act 117, 118, and 122. Please accept the assurance of the Right Honorable Speaker highest consideration. Yours faithfully. Nanatewia Adebendebe. Nanatewia Oche. Legal Service. Okay. Deputy Director for Clerk of Parliament. CC. Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable Majority Leader. Honorable Minority Leader. Honorable Francis Xavier Sosu. Chief Superintendent Joseph Opon. So you all got your copies. Enti na we nyina echi no. We nyina echi no. We nyina still mudi papa echi se mo pe no. Mudi papa echi se mo pe no. Achi no. Okay. Monko so na monye na yeso yehwe mo. Midamase. That's a small expose. Ekoso. All right, so let's keep on going on and see what we have to show. I think we have done this already. NPRA raises alarm bells. Only 6% informal sector workers on pension scheme. Hey, Egufado, utubeshi. What could Didi Endi? Egufado, what could Didi Endi? Hey, Rebecca, I am a boy. Ajay. Rebecca, no be face with them. Let's be careful we don't create a monster out of IGP Muntaka. Yes, we should be careful. I don't know what can I say. Mama so. Aye, as a parliament. Wawa. Omo ye juma na omabaso ombabechi. Right Honorable Speaker. Because they have an investigation, they need the service of the Speaker of Parliament to come and answer some questions. Hey, Erade. Hey, IGP. Ubenu. Hey, Ubeju. Ubenu kra. What's a kochi? What's a small me a kochi? A man crado, mini pa man crado. How can you do that? A man crado. The unbreakable, unpredictable a man crado. Hey, my bra. A man crado. Much a man crado. Hey. You don't know, man. You don't know. What do you think? Hey, Yesu. Nana Boahima, as a Kufado, Quasiamai, and Quasiam. Kufado, Uyebi, why are dear? You know, Andurua, you go here. Today, dear, Alpha Wendy, because his yardstick, Alan should step down for Apreku A. MPP 24 flag bearership, as per his yardstick, Alan should step down for Apreku. Obin Boating reshapes Bibieni Bekwai Road. NDC want police to investigate printing of 1 million extra ballot papers. IGP, more investigating. I am investigating. Na be kanokre. I musebo pe efunu any asahwe mobenya. Election 2020 deaths. NDC misdirecting concerns by attacking EC analyst. Hey. Okay. Analyst. Ayo. Jebe no Ghana de Ghana. A share. Mbisue nyansa. Se Ghana share. Ho na mbisue nyansa. De munjimi na mfanko. Na muntwiti Ghana se de mupe. De munjimi mfanko. Focus on agric manufacturing to deliver jobs. Prof. Quote. MP moves to protect private investment in Apollonia. 2022 national budget must address debt sustainability. All right, let's go on. Interference accusations in 499 law student brouhaha. Parliament refutes claim. O2 from protects university lands. Yeah. GAF assures nation, says it's combat ready to deal with threat to security. So, yo, Mr. Mo, threat to security. I also we MPP full soldier home. Say you have the power enough that when the president is misbehaving, that you people can't question the president. And when the people rise up and they are angry, come and tell the people of Ghana that you are ready when the masses come out. So I can kill the people. See the same way that. Ghana dear, hey, you hear bro for bear 20. No more on matching mine. I did this. I talked about that one. Yes. So all right. Medina MP escapes arrest again. He's not supposed to. He's not supposed to escape arrest. They are not supposed to arrest him. He's supposed to be invited. And Parliament has to sign that. Yes, that's the law. Article 117, 118, and 122. 1992 Constitution. That's what it says. NEC is good at propaganda. We have facts and data. Useless man, stop your fooling. Jajimienu, I don't want to hear your nonsense. Jajimienu. Jajimienu, useless man. Useless man. Jimmy 4. I don't want to even talk about you. Foolish man like that. I bet you now be jinkwasiasem. Jimmy 4. Jimmy sa. Razak Opoku, Napo should run with Bawumia. Ghana Law School under fire. Parliament orders it to admit all students who cross the past mark of 50. Bam! Bam! Yes. Admit all of them. I see a 4 mark of fat 20 abesham. I demand rangrem. Who felibi? Parliament say admit them. All 50 or passing 50 mark beyond. Ujino a lawyer. For Ekufado, you this man, but I pray that God will see you through. Bonia would do Ghana, ni Bonia would do Ghana. Yamingusu power to ma. Look, I don't hate you. I dislike you with passion. I dislike your dishonesty. I dislike your nonsense. You as a president has nothing to offer. Useless. But all you know how to do is pull down your pants over young women that are supposed to be worried about their children and their life. Shame on you, Ekufuado. And you want to use Dampare to cover your shame, your lawlessness. National security. Is this what you're supposed to do? Hey, mempe boni magana, me wado forward Ghana, mempe boni magana. But who need be? And the national security attempt to a coach or babesia bono, a realisca, a fanisika, a season the phones. National security, Jin the bag, Jin the yama. Na me hese enka national security se muni wenyi na aya enka bibi body be sigara na me hwe de mo beye muti mem na mo bule mo am nkrofo. Look at this man. Sky News. Breaking news. Ekufuado sleeping. Look at the people that are sitting over there. Look at the people that are sitting over there. Which one of them is sleeping? Papa ya oshe earpiece kwa wana suyo. Oshe earpiece, earphone wana sweet semidi yotiwe. Or nine. Lawless president. You don't even have a mask on. No one for corona. Now what's that your bagana? Ekufuado, I said God should punish you. You people are just seeing just him sitting there and sleeping. No. He is not putting on masks. You love your country. You love the people you are working with. Who now call a friend saying, Norway, like far, Corona, and the best sign Ghana for. What the Belgium, won't Katamo, what's a dark who in the midst of people? You alone, what are you? What are you? Besides the empire, besides the refreshment, you refresh yourself. Besides the girls you put in the presidential jet that are supposed to be relaxing you and all that. Ekufuado, unto me international 20 minutes now. Ekufuado, what again should we do with you, Ekufuado? You are sitting in a congregation. The lawful ones are putting on mask. Ekufuado, you want people to see you sleeping, so you will not put on mask. Minima kwebi wa wusta ha. Young yellow. And okoto being krata. Or about 40. Na enkata na okoto yeno. And yene sa mene 50 years. And over. She say, you know, years ni biya beka home. Bare 4, 5, 6 years I beka home. Into 56 there about. Now who young girl you who ni pedia ne nkrata edi 60 something na 50 something na ekwa into Oko hospital ye hwe ne ho de ding ye hwe ne ho sharp the name straight no wrinkles no nothing. Na you see with this 60 years with this 56 minua Emrewan padie kwa de bodo ye body mra panya sa minua Koton krata boni say enyan krata boni young girl. And the Ekufuado order. The age na what so 83 or 80 so there what so. And no and affected no. Battery no battery na e shed to no ewu. And until na or two order on share max or besanya yare no de fi baby no de aba ai onye yare no de fi baby no de aba na wo abue wo ba we are not say I'm enforcing that everybody should put on max. Meanwhile, you are going to a whole international meeting, you are not putting on max, yet you want me to put on max in Ghana. Useless president I've never ever seen in my entire life. Christianity becoming a nuisance. And it was say, and it becoming a nuisance. What to a Christian? What the Christian? Where they? Trinity Theological Seminary, President Bois. I understand you may be because of Enye, but when you come out and come and speak like this, nuisance, then stop the school. The Trinity, stop it. There are prophets that are good, and there are prophets that are bad. It is scripture. You should know that. It is scripture. You should know that. You should know that by now. This is a useless talk from you. You should know that Bible has spoken. Indeed, if you do believe in the Bible, there will be false prophets. There will be an age of apostasy. And that's what is happening. It's scripture. What are you going to do? President attends COP26 summit in Glasgow. No go die, no. I'm going to obey debut. For the daffo. Work hard and stay focused. Nick Danso edges youth. When you be dintino, will be working hard. It's will be working hard on. 2024, Dombo's time to lead MPP. Hey, sir? Razak Opoku writes, yo, Dombo's time to lead MPP. 499 law students hail Parliament's decision. Good. It is good. Let me share Parliament. Strange disease outbreak in Savannah region. What is strange disease? 8 people die. Hey! Okay. We don't know. I don't know what strange disease they're talking about. That's serious. That's serious. That's very serious. All right. Whatever strange disease it is, let's see where it is. BOG hopeful of CD rebound. Ghana to return to IMF amidst ballooning debt. Ekufado Ghana foi Ekufado on the book obio. I sorry, I was saying mama tickets to IMF, tickets to IMF, tickets to IMF. Oh, 2022 budget to be presented on November 17th. Full of lies. Parliament refused claim. Otumfor protects university lands. No, Otumfor, what can I say? I wasn't too happy about it. Ukasa no sebe, ukasa no koye say, Ekufado style ni bi. So obi asasi asem na obi encroach na bibia. Mejidi say law no can work on itself. Court can work on itself. But if you say that you will get the court to turn the decision or whatever, it sounds really sketchy. Also, you sound very sketchy. I think I should do something on this because you shouldn't even talk like that. It looks like you don't have some kind of respect for the people. You are a king. You can respect that. But even if you can do that, you still don't have to say that in public. You don't have to. It's not necessary. Yes, it is not necessary. All right, guys. Let's have a short break with this video. Thank you very much.
The financial and technological conditions to accelerate 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 the financial and technological
Pauline Bridget appear.
to accelerate
Ubetumi
the
asere.
financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial
Me, I
and
know.
technological conditions
I know, so
to accelerate
I know how to do it.
financial
I
and
go for
technological conditions to
It's like
accelerate
this.
the financial
See,
and
because of the battery
technological
that is dying,
to accelerate
that's how you do it.
the financial and technological conditions to accelerate 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 the financial and technological
I'm up. I had
conditions
it. I had it.
to accelerate
I
the
had it. I
financial
had
and
it.
technological
Oh,
conditions
I'm
to
not sleeping.
accelerate the financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial and technological conditions.
See, when the battery
The
dies,
financial and
you see,
technological
me when I
conditions
snore, I do this.
to accelerate the financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial and
I go out of there.
technological
Battery never.
conditions
Oh, it's a message.
the
The battery
financial
never
and
cut it.
technological
I say,
conditions to accelerate
on say,
the financial
oh,
and
that guy had
technological
no.
conditions
I'm saying to watch it. Or the
the
year Juma was
financial and
playing
technological
Musa. Oh,
conditions
or the year man what Juma sa my battery never would know. On say battery and twice any power. Eh, we say
conditions to accelerate the financial and technological 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 conditions to accelerate
Hey, Ekufado.
financial and technological conditions to accelerate
No
the financial and
size.
technological conditions to accelerate
Hey,
the
you
financial
do
and technological
all.
conditions to accelerate the
Ekufado.
financial and
Yenye
technological
udeni.
conditions
Who you
the
boy?
financial
Nana
and technological
Ekufado.
conditions
Genuine.
financial and technological conditions
Yeah.
to accelerate
People,
the financial
this is why
and
he sleeps.
technological conditions
You take the
to
young
accelerate
woman and put them in the
financial
train,
and technological
in the plane,
conditions
and then
to
you'll be
accelerate
working
the
all
financial
night
and
instead of sleeping.
technological conditions
Instead of sleeping.
the financial and technological conditions
Aside
to
the
accelerate
bath,
financial
aside
and
the bed,
technological conditions to accelerate
still.
the financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial and technological conditions to accelerate the financial and technological conditions.
yɛayɛ mmɔbɔ wɔ ghana yɛti sika so ɔma ɛnya ohia man na nnam amamu a ɛnkɔ yie nti no ɛkɔm de yɛn yɛayɛ mmɔbɔ wɔ ghana yɛti sika so ɔma ɛnya ohia man na nnam amamu a ɛnkɔ yie nti no ɛkɔm de yɛn
This was a
yɛayɛ
prophecy.
mmɔbɔ wɔ ghana
Wait, a prophecy of his own self. In those days, prophecy of his own self. He gave a prophecy of his own self on one. Afghanistan pastor, Afghanistan president. We Afghanistan president.
ti sika so ɔma ɛnya ohia man na nnam amamu a ɛnkɔ yie nti no ɛkɔm de yɛn
Welcome to one.
yɛayɛ mmɔbɔ wɔ
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will...
Guys, I'm seeing something from here. I want to show you something real quick. I want to show you guys something real quick. All right. I'm seeing something here. I'm about to say something. Guys, look at this for me. Let's read this together. Statement from the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, on marriage termination. 30th October 2021. Through my lawyers, I have served my husband, the President of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to terminate our 25 years of marriage following violation of extramarital affairs. This happened not to be the first, but since this has brought the name of the family and nation into disrepute, it's best I walk out of this scandalous Akufo-Addo marriage. After the demise of my first husband, my now ex-husband, who was a family was supported, and my what kind of English is this? Okay, I read it again. After the demise of my first husband, my now ex-husband, who was a family, was supportive, and my resolve to settle with. I appreciate all the years we grew up and spent together. I thank the people of Ghana for the opportunity I'm not done here to listen. I say, I thank the people of Ghana for the opportunity to serve as First Lady and their love in such a difficult border. Oh, love the way. When near say, hey, me krama puchi near say, what a do. Chuma me when I'm just a paramenga. All right, so I thank the people of Ghana for the opportunity to serve as First Lady and their love in such a difficult moment of my life. It's unfortunate I can't continue to be in marriage with unzipped husband. Ajay, Akufo-Addo is unzipped. In fact, who didn't do I? Make sure I did. Akufo-Addo is not only unzipped, though. He's not only unzipped. While unzipping, I know. Or they are to the call. I hear the question, who go chop? Why unzip you? Then I to the call. So who go chop? Who they like? Who go chop? Akufo-Addo. Beto Momonio. One beto. Aye. Akufo-Addo to money. All right, so this unzipped husband, other arrangement per this notice will be served to my ex-husband. Hey, now they can't court class say ex-husband through my lawyers. God bless our homeland Ghana. This letter is so fake. This letter, who wrote it? Rebecca, who to be just our area? Me, Trabity. Rebecca, me, who to be just our area? Trabity. It's a fuck. Who Rebecca? Who won't call sister fear? Our sister and for Batman Koshaw and Koya Wajuma. Yancho, my sister houseboy, man for name to quite. Who was sister houseboy, man for name to quite. Or the Baba Beshaho, who bows it because the sister, no Koshaho, no could shim, no shim, and I will say where they, Ujakufadu, Utubijafadu, but Shabiti. Because Ekufado also has something on you. You two, you are on trust. You are on trust. Who Ekufado yere? Rebecca, you are on trust. You don't wear dross. Ekufado is also unzipped. You shouldn't be worried because you know he won't do anything. This letter is so fake. It's so fake. So guys, you know what I'm talking about. A fake letter. I couldn't laugh, but it is one of the phone lines are open. Thank you very much. Phone lines are open. Let's keep on going.
Well, I'm sure you disagree, but that's not the point of the interview. Let's come back to Domelevu. Where does what has happened to him leave the president's credibility in terms of anti-corruption?
As for the president's credibility in terms of anti-corruption, I'm afraid to say it's in tatters. It's been in tatters for a while, but this puts a nail in the coffin.
Well, I'm sure you disagree, but that's not the point of the interview. Let's come back to Domelevu. Where does what has happened to him leave the president's credibility in terms of anti-corruption?
As for the president's credibility in terms of anti-corruption, I'm afraid to say it's in tatters. It's been in tatters for a while, but this puts a nail in the coffin.
Well, I'm sure you disagree, but that's not the point of the interview. Let's come back to Domelevu. Where does what has happened to him leave the president's credibility in terms of anti-corruption?
As for the president's credibility in terms of anti-corruption, I'm afraid to say it's in tatters.
All right, hold on, guys.
It's been in tatters for a while.
My first caller's coming in. All right. Hello.
Hello, Papa Safuru, Papa B.
Yes, sir, boss.
How to file a new Chizungu, Bunu region.
All right, filer. But in 1 minute in the corner, I'm on for Lanishi.
You, Mate Safuru, 1 minute. To me, the Babo, but she uncle Poncho, Pioneer, my power, yeah. Now, and Shirabi Papa Kevin Taylor, and Yanuka sent to New Comay, and Shirana Busia phone in Juma phone, and Shiram incoming national organizer, receive for me, and the Chama style Biabi UNESCO, Osu, Naminia Safuru, William de Acoso. O my way, ya, a Hutia Yakum, Unkua Suma, Yakum, a Hutia Yakum, education, Agu, hospitals, Yayensi. Nema ye turuka afene ma hunje ntia o manu ayede na wanya mampanyini akokura na wosi wumbo bra obra ni se ubepeje sika dia afru wiem udi oba beka ho afifi oba no ntimi na do pe mpa disponis ya friend se mpa ewo so na minim se de o ya no se wa hundi asi amampanyini a wuti soro edware egu yeso ejunso gu yeso na wusani ehwe oba ewi oba sabi esani di fi egu Ghana kunja so ebede na omai Ghana adiye omampanyini a wabo akokwa wabo obira wie na wo bodwo mai edi fi edi gu Ghana for so sa mampanyini we wabese obebo brapa bi ama omai Ghana na de bida hwe the president mama ba 2024 kra sa Ghana kunja no sise yi firi ho edi fufuro ba because na nado edi fi edi numi agu sa Ghana kunja no so na se mampanyini wo bodwo mai a ebe woman for so bodwo mai a obetimi atu omufo ana sa fi we ya mampanyini na nado wodi agu Ghana for so ide minua yosumoja enkanani Quran enkanani numi enkone so yankopon fan chanu da because wa se o man no sa mampanyini we de yankopon entunu ko ba bi ja nama pa no be wura ja pa sa iri na yankopon edunu be wura brunsenja minua ewo top down pa ye last ehona na don kwa akufado ebe wura because numi pa na wodi atuasu yesu moja enkane nado Quran to me no nyina enkane nado because of the numi no di atugana for minua seforo ya na biro president mama no amudi o mani asanu no won boy jomaida sika sika president mama odi bebo domanu odi besi afaru hospital odi besi hospital, what the best Fomina Hospital, what the best Tafu Center Market, what the best Brokumuswo, what the best Doma Center Market, what the Mama Wanchi Islamic Training College, what the best Bank of Ghana Hospital, what the best Commander Sugar Factory, what the best Tax Factory, our Takwadi, what the American Power Batch, Car Power, Asigui, T1, T2, T3, Bam Pain and Ado see, one fire second your will, what the Babo John Mai, Edu Numiaka Ghana, Yankupon Chian and Ado Kana 2024, inshallah, Mahama Beba
Sako Brabio. Sako Brabio. Hello, Captain.
Hello, Safuro.
Yes, sir, boss.
My joy.
Yanya.
My ikonso.
Me that's it.
Safuro, near Omapeni, etumi di esika yini. So, odi beko ko rent private jet. No beko meet. You know akwada wa sana. Odi esika ye.
Yes, mo.
Papa we mo pari ogu eni ma fi o.
Ogu eni ma sidie.
Ogu na ogu on my Ghana ni ma se papa ni petu wi na obia ni guso.
That's right.
So obeti alo say ya pon no asan pa ne bag. No asan ko rented plane no asan aba. Jesus Christ. I mean, in fact. So for make sure you for ina. I be kind. I look at the net just by the way. Answer na Dampare and I'm on to know. If anything Kevin said is true, and yeah, I'm going to be here. If you say the anger in the system explode, no military can contain it to let alone police.
Me pacho, the Kevin kind, but you can't enti no be a want to be or soon to be.
Yes, yeah, Kevin kind of say. You see, and Oma say, Oma will say, 2024, no candidate can beat former President Mahama. And you know, they will try and find something to incriminate him. You say, he was my first press conference, now he invited former president about police headquarters. Yes, you. No, criminal institute criminal investigation into the matter. Into the fact say, investigating no, it will be there forever. That investigation will not come to an end. It will be 2024. Now you say you are under criminal investigation. You to Mount Picket form. It's not just a automatic disqualification to contest 2024. Then they are calling for second Rwanda in Ghana.
Of course.
I don't want to believe that. It's simple. They shouldn't dream. No matter what, no man born of a woman can stop former President Mahama to become president come 2024. I don't you know, 2020, Jemansa has selected you Akufo-Addo because everybody knows that Akufo-Addo didn't win the election. It is a Ghana for a year. Ghana for a opinion. No more. Any wrong move they do, there will be an explosion that they cannot contain it.
Yes, good.
They can't contain. Yes, they should be very careful. To see Akwano, the 3 years ahead of Akufo-Addo is very, very dilemma. Nobody knows what will happen.
That's right.
They should not, they dare not try to make any wrong move. No. Dampare, please, you started on a good path. Do not let be a political IGT. Otherwise, the letter that you have built will just evaporate into the thin air. Yes, Reno. Oman Gabia Sarakidako, Akufo-Addo, any this Lord Komimo and push you to do anything that will go against him and his entire police career. Yes, Reno. Now, Omanino Metwesi for a MP Nation there. It is much ado about nothing. The earlier they forget about that move, the better. It's
All
not going
right.
to work. The speaker has made it emphatically clear to them that they have to come and face the privileges committee. If they have anything to do, they should come and say it over there.
That's right.
But yes, no. They are rather fueling the anger of the masses.
That's right.
May that say.
Hello.
Saforo.
Yes, boss.
Saforo nera ma wana kasi.
One kasa na enko. Ezeng.
Saforo sawahu lete bina ba woro. Saforo ma me cha na me mbom abaso na me cha Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. Kevin waye as a commissioner no. Wow, Kevin assemble obeka bia no. Kevin di troda. Kevin Taylor on di troda. Kevin Kade asem 100 of the two ga ba kokko nu ebe tro. Ni nyina bam so no kore. Nti nipa bi sei o ka asem de to a ese nyina yetie na fa. Na me che Joseph Yamin, the incoming national organizer, the action man. No ma chia eye chama style biabi chama yunas osu no ma chan youth organizer Moaz Bilal. Hwe Saforo wọ́n asema mi nyo be ka sisia no. NDC for embra mu ka se ya yi IGP fufuo Dampare na NDC for na sha se bosi eya mu de ya yi Dampare oba be ya.
Hello. Good evening, Saforo.
Obi anya boko kuyi obi aba be time de no anaso obi aba be harazin no anaso obi a oba be kan nkro fa hye se bo mu fisa ko NDC for ye fisa ko for the Virginia na. Hwe akufo do Virginia na ko kuyi obi se sani panu mbambe di engagement no. Dampare ye hu ke kan NDC for the head Dampare ba oba no mu ntino oba o. Adwe odi ba no kuta na adwe odi ba. Wọ́n sẹ́ lẹ́yìn sọ́sù sànàmà ẹ̀kọ́sù nyinaa no ahyáṣẹ́ ni o hwẹ́ lẹ́yìn sọ́sù adé a wọ́yẹ yẹ no ní bọ́ọ̀nì ní sẹ́yìn obi kọ̀tìmá nẹ́ẹ̀tù tv ẹ̀kọ́ yí obi nfọ́ni sẹ́ ìnyà nípa náà ní di ní dẹ́ mú yẹ ní sẹ́yìn and do 2 months ẹ̀nà nípa ní firi wíwáṣẹ́ ẹ̀nẹ́ sáà nípa náà ní nam hɔ. Anyapia IGP bi friend ana CID for friend national security for friend opia no friend nti Ghana mo maye nja nya twompen fo na mo Ghana na o ma mi o ma no na mo pese on be ka no kure no o mo nja nya twom no me kan kire NDC for say o mo ye list mistake MPP for wa mission o mo adwi bia o mo pese se mo as parliament here 137 nti ọmụ pẹsẹ ọmụ fọkàn bia so yẹ APC no ọmụ yẹ ọmụ nnọọma bi a ẹnyẹfẹ ọmụ yẹ yẹ MP yakayaka deɛ ba NDC fọ sẹ ọmụ tena hɔ na ọmụ tena hɔ na saa nkurɔfoɔ yi ebu wura yɛ APC mu yɛ ọmụ yakayaka deɛ a na ọmụ te ha deɛ a 2024 election dɛ mu ntum nda wɔn ti de bia nyankopɔn atasoro no. Ọmọ de bia people for ọmọ no ọmọ yi de for ọmọ no ma kọ ka asem asem ọmọ kan se tumi na ba be di ansa se be hande tumi nu ama NDC for bi si da tumi e de wọ́n sọ na de kọ ka se ọmọ no before 2024 be hande over no o hande na NPP ni nkofo no mo strategy be brie ko ma fa NDC for ma da mo sorry Memu jade bia press conference na meya biane. NDC for press conference na meya biane. Mu show action. Yechia kesiye. Mu yechia kesiye. Yechia bena na na kwa kufa daye. Na nabi yechia hudo bebre kwa Ghana ha kuni prako shime prako. Mama yechia NDC. Ye power. Ena na nadu ni nkofo bi free South Africa trade ya so mbe treni MPP Delta Forces abra Ghana kaza no ye na nyilu Ghana yɛn yɛ wɔ aban mu saa nkurɔfoɔ no nyinaa no yɛsɛre gya ɔmo ma ɔmo kɔɛ ɔmo a ɔmo kɔfa ɔmo ba ɛkɔ yɛnim ɔmo ndɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ no yɛntoma nyɛ ɔmo hwee wofi sɛ nka ndc na na nka yɛ opposition dɛ ɛnɛ kɛsɛ kɔfa nkurɔfoɔ bi adi sɛbia south africa sɛ ɔmo bɛtiani ndc data forces a saa nkurɔfoɔ no a ɔmo kɔfa ɔmo nyinaa dɛ ɔmo ba no baa na ɔmo nyinaa nka ɔmo dɛ ɔmo ebia kɔn ɔtena ɔmo anasɛ ɔmo dɛ ɔmo akɔhyɛ fiase.
I mean, that's it.
Madam, sorry.
Hello.
Hello, Saforo.
Yes, our boss.
Saforo, good evening.
Good evening, same.
Yada mwasi. Ewe juma kesi amuboma o man konkro Ghana. Now, Saforo, asam kakra me wakani Nana Jantreni. Jantra president.
Centralized president.
Centralized president. Saforo, asam kakra mpese me kachire sa kono mubuo ene mahama mu ni sa groups ni say Saforo enye mahama enye NDC mu na ekire yen say yen omo no mbekire de yen ni yesi ye pe mahama ana enye mahama so ni twice so obeka so obeba na so mba enti se ekufu dampare so odin kwasiasem and di sa yi sini na na do echi epese omoye bibi se ne be ya mahama ontumi be ontumi ko peke forms and running on the ticket of NDC and be presidential candidate ya and ye catch ekufu dampare se nye mahama and etre ye yen ni catch mahama so be di enim no be di tumi no be di omanwe so mudi kwasiasam ye bekyere ekufu dampare se oman no ye timamufo ni de ye be meja tom yesre mahama ekufu dampare frena amani ntudi na esuo ekufu dampare de ope bi onye ye bekyere omo se na na do edi kwasiasam etumi afa Ghana sika e dia high private jet edali wom edi ma awe ma wom
me ba cho so ye dey
Orima asawo ni president we etumi high private jet akọ da ada no ba sorry ata remana dia bedru Ghana but dia president we mponi na mo ama wo ekufu dampare unku se akufo do yonam ente na kopon be mana pro ama na da dem obedeni binimu ase no wo efise we di ebone papa na kopon be tua ne ka papa parliamentary candidate for no omo sase no mu impinti no omuntu ni free so kadama se yakupon shiram.
Hello.
Yeah, Saforo.
Yes, our boss.
The same.
Ayo na so e.
Boko Saforo adaruma volume set no colors no de na ma wo yentin ye kra na wa mu so de na shada ma anti so obe check wo no a na
YouTube ana
there be live silence TV my from kra
sir mate my increase
na the woman say dampare yen mu bidie ye twen say obe meki da attempt no sabi Ghana cry we mpokra na yenya dwuma nye nti on don fa sa de na na nhwe BBC masa se de esi aye hye wo mamu ha no the only thing is say ye hia ni so obe ye sa de no odo mu make that such attempt no mu hu ba bia esusu ade bo de hu no befa asa Saforo enye yizo wo mamu ha o ise no se akwai se obia no atam din se yenya potre na 4 years na nso sana oman no obia dey akana no tuma ehwe na mo befa kwantu kwan bi so na so mo pese mo sa chinchin ni pansa ene ye hwe dampare na sabi wo se aboa bi mfurudua na gina fom na ye ya wo be fra maboa no so ahwe wo enti Saforo wo de yentam kutu ye ate ni ye hwe Now the my we are seeing a bit Ghana anka. That's it. I mean, Shanti volume no. Volume said to me say you want my
increase no. My increase no. That's it. Aye. Asemo. And then mama Kevin tell I basa. And some catch him sa kwa no ka asem na. Mo fendi agro. Mo fendi agro. When Kevin tell us say something, play with it. Mo fanye juma. Mutu na Ghana na mama fa Ghana ne dia ko. Fa Ghana ne dia ko. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, saying.
Hello, good evening, Saforo.
Saying.
Good evening, Saforo. Good evening.
Meet you, Kasa.
Yami Antum. From a fee, Amo. You from an family, I am a Cafe Kumasi.
What's a Kumasi Ifa?
Maybe I can't send me an Munjindi. A Kumasi Ahomaso.
Okay.
Audio. Side or no?
Okay, go.
Only a Casefi. A Mutan to Mahama to say your friend say, Kiadonko.
Yeah.
A Kiadonko, or can to be to Mahama, some has my small be say, Omekunu. Okay,
yeah.
It's a planting. MPP for no any a Kiadonko, ASRD. Oh, now maybe such a meal. Say, will be Manua. Was a something and I wore a 10% royalties for a Ghana or Santa region. BBI to be a man 10%. There's something bit my be good, a good TV so Eddie Ghana might say, oh good, oh Tim away. He said, won't me, it's be good. And in your money, the TV so they police commissioner and now IGP into me arrested. Won't to me. But you besides some busy women, no, now me cut the second me third issue at the chill.
I know dear, Unia, me who. So you say Uncle for way dear, or more dog come with foam.
Independence need me you go the TV so go there. A secret thing you different plane. You go come this phone soldier for the HV. Then you put the whole world, the whole world. Now you ignore your share. Inti am I in papa money econo? Am I in the papa money econo?
Yes, Amanda say.
Am I not saying? As a woman a year Dampare or super to say when you mapa. I'm saying money in so you count. Ubia what you kill PR. Yes, say MPP no buy, and no buy, and this is no buy. Your bumper, you ma. They say, okay, near Becho, okay, Nicho. In your ma, a cost for Ghana.
I mean, as a minia.
Yes.
Hello, machine gun preacher.
Yes, sir.
Machine gun preacher.
Yes, sir.
Yadamasi. Oh, you want Pam Obama or my conquer Ghana. Na machine gun preacher. Asamba one person may catch a kufu Dampare. Odin kwat yasem. Ne omu make it attempt no. Omu make it attempt no. So umbe this kwat yasem. Okay, bema on mine a dark tomb. Bema mine a dark tomb.
I saw a back at that.
Hello, machine gun preacher.
Hello.
Hello, Zavoro.
Yes, sir, boss.
Abom today.
Okay, now, sir.
It's all calm there.
Okay, pa.
I mean, sure, I to my pa, with my Ghana. That's it. The anime penny say, your politician, your bay, your crap, your more mining me and you first. Say, Yes, be a ukodi NDC achinti no. Adeɛ no yɛ koraa wo sɛ nyɛ wokɔdi MPP akyi wo sɛ adeɛ no yɛ koraa wo sɛ nyɛ me deɛ me sɛ yɛpɛ obi a ɔba bɛkriti adwuma ma youth ama Ghana youth ɔnyɛ adwuma yɛ na wohwɛ migration kɛkɛ a nkurɔfoɔ kɔpɛ adwuma na wohwɛ line awie gyina mu nnipa Ghana yɛwɔ problem o yɛ mpanimfoɔ a bɛdi yɛ anim kɔ nyinaa nti bankriti adwuma ama youth ɔnyɛ bi anyɛ ɛti ɛnɛ wowie school na wɔmfa wo ti ampɛ kwan bi antu ana wankɔpɛ kura bi ase anhyɛ ankɔyɛ farmer na wabrabɔ ayɛ nde so ate aseɛ ɛno na yɛn nyinaa yɛhwehwɛ me de bia meka me se president Mahama wɔba busu anim a anka bɛpɛ Nanado wɔn busu anim anka pɛ me deɛ memmegyina bɔnten sɛ mekɔdidi ɔmatam because anyɛ bi koraa no ɔmo yɛ ɔma mpanimfoɔ Saforo me deɛ mefrɛ sɛ IGP no ɔbɔ n'adwuma meme no sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ IGP bi a ɔbɛba bɔ n'adwuma a ɛsɛ sɛ IGP ni kɔ sɛ president na appoint IGP saa deɛ na wrong ɔman biara nyɛ saa na ɛyɛ no sɛ police institution nyɛ ɔmo di ɔmo ho nti ɛsɛ political party bi a ɔbɛba biara no wonni ɔmo so tumi the moment a Nanado appoint IGP ni deɛ woyɛ dan a kakra bɛkɔ ne side so atema sɛ ɛyɛ nokorɛ ne yɛn nyinaa yɛnka nokorɛ nkyerɛ yɛn ho Nanado appoint IGP sɛ Nanado nkurɔfoɔ di bɔne a there is no way so ɔbɛ hold them responsible more than say ABNDC ni edi bɔne that's the fact ade obi ɔnka nokorɛ nkyerɛ wo so atema sɛ saa nso na NDC ba na ɔno so appoint IGP a ɔbɛ hold MPP foɔ no so responsible more than NDC saa na ti Ghana eti amu mien tu futuro sɛ ebi a bibi bɛsesa ɛno deɛ bi nsi da until say police institution bɛ di ɔmo ho na ɔmo abɛyi ɔmo IGP na party bi ani ɔmo so tumi ɛnte saa deɛ a na sɛ president Mahama ba na oyi IGP the same thing will happen sɛ deɛ ɔbɛ MPP ni nso ba na oyi IGP the same thing will happen na me deɛ kakra metumi aka ne sɛ Nanado wa disappointed Ghanaians kakra ebinom ebi so feel sɛ Nanado ba yɛ no ɔmo so ɔmo nneɛma ekɔ yie because yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ bi a Nanado ba yɛ ɔmo so nye opportunity minim sɛ Saforo akoa bi a na ɔhyɛ adɔɔso akura bi ase a otwa SS no so sɛ wɔ UK meboa minim sɛ wɔhwɛ saa boy na sɛ Nanado ama anka saa akoa wei kɔhyɛ akura na sɛ ɔbɛdane okurase ni obɛwie school no na ɔyɛ afuo nti Nanado ba na ɔbaayɛ no aboa binom ɛmoa binom president Mahama baayɛ no ɛboa binom me ɛnyɛ sɛ metwa ntorɔ president Mahama si so no meyɛ shipper a mede kaa kɔ Ghana kɔtɔn na menyɛ sika more than Nanado that's a fact so atema sɛ but amamuo deɛ ɛba there is no way sɛ obiara bɛnya no 100% ebi bɛyɛ yie ɛbɛboa me Nanado ba me business ɛba saa that's the fact me ntwa ntorɔ obi so tie akura se ɛnɛ wɔnam landing a wɔkɔ no school ɔno so deɛ no nti me deɛ mum yɛ nyinaa nka mom na Ghana yɛma Ghana nkɔ n'anim ɛnna ɛbɛhia sɛ na president Mahama ba na ɔde nhyehyɛeɛ papa te sei no mempɛ sɛ me deɛ nyame nko anka mpɛ sɛ ma mpanimfoɔ no bɛba ɛna mede si school ɛna me ɛmfa hu mmua yɛn asɛ mobɛkreti companies akreti jobs yɛbɛyɛ singlet wɔ Ghana yɛbɛdua mo Korea ha meti ɔmo nkra hwee o ate sɛ fuel oil a ɔmo de gu ɔmo kam ɔmo dua mo ɔmo dua ntos bibi ɔmo nkra enti yɛpɛ mo mpani ɔba a ɔde nneɛma a bɛboa yɛn sɛ yɛ farming no yɛbɛtumi adua yɛn ankasa yɛ ho mo a yɛn nkra mo because Korea for ɔmo yɛ 50 million plus Ghana yɛ 30 million plus so ate aseɛ ade nti na Korea for tumi dua mo efidi ɔmo ho na yɛn Ghana yɛtumi dua mo fidi yɛn ho yɛkra mo firi China yɛkra singlet toothpick yɛpɛ mo mpani ɔmo bɛ criticize adwuma ma youth na nyɛ adwuma yɛ ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ ɛda yɛ akoma so it's not about ɛna mekɔsi hospital na mekɔsi toilet na ɛno no sɛbisɛbi yɛn sɛ nim mumfa sika no kreti adwuma na sɛ boys no nyɛ adwuma yɛ a yɛyɛ boys no yɛbɛsi toilet no yɛbɛsi market no yɛbɛkreti kɔ adwuma ma ɔmo ba no so nya bi ayɛ ma memfa si Asaforo na obi so nkasa bi
that's it. Hello.
Hello, Safuru.
Yes, sir.
Safuru, how do file any? Now me talking no more far from me say name papa. This is who connect me mami kasa fufuro.
Kasa ebetio.
Yo, Safuru. Mbesa na bo wabaso. Na maka cho say nkupon hira o. Kevin Taylor de wɔyɛ soro abɔfoɔ asɛm a wɔbɛka biara ɛbam nti Kevin Taylor baabi a Ghanafoɔ ɛbɔ mpaeɛ ma no tuturu ne ba Audu Faila Nyankopɔn hyira no baabi a wɔ biara ɛnyɛ no kɛseɛ ntu ne nkɔm ɛmfa mma yɛ Nyankopɔn nyɛ no kɛseɛ ɛnyɛ n'adwumayɛfoɔ kɛseɛ ɛnyɛ n'abusuafoɔ kɛseɛ because deɛ Kevin Taylor ɛyɛ no aburu yɛ nyinaa yɛ adwene so ɛmi kyɛ me incoming national organizer Joseph Yamin ɛmi kyɛ me MP a wɔde nsaduduma abira wɔn akyi Alhaji Seydou Haruna wɔne ne edi Chichamoru na sɛ fɔlɔ wunim bibi maa ka me si na naadu numi na ɔde aka Ghana no hwɛ yɛ businesses a asɛ nyinaa merepita ma Ghanafoɔ no a musɛ mu ntie no ɔma ate yie ayɛ numi a wɔde aka Ghanafoɔ ɛno nti na businesses agu no numi a wɔde aka Ghanafoɔ ɛno nti na de education agu no ɛno nti na de importers and exporters ɛbrɛ no ɛno nti na de market woman esu adwadifoɔ esu ayɛtɔ ayɛntɔhwɛ Mahmoud Bawumia economics mazaya wɔnnim economy ho hwee a wɔsi motia ne boyfo ne busum na ekonto yɛ economy a Muhammad Abra President Nanadu yɛ bompaye akita Quran ayɛ nafila bompaye sɛ motia ne busum ɛna boyfo no bɛgye yɛ economy na mampani Nanadu apɛgye sika 28 million Ghana cedis ɛda afuru wiem menua ɛdi ɔba ka ho wɔdware agyi nsogu yɛ ho a na wakɔ bi ba no adi ba no pɔtɔ asan de fi no agu Ghana akonja so na ɛbɛdɛ na ɔman no adi yie anya me Audu Faila na mika no na mika o ɔba no ankasa na apie ɛka menua na Nadu edi numi fi edi aka Ghana akonja so me se Quran numi no ɛnka na Nadu me se Satan na Nadu be wura burunsanjam a ɛwɔ down wo bank mo so a si jahannama sairi no ɛhɔ na Nadu Yankopɔn di no beto ye amomo ni jomai bo amomo we na jomai ni the one na onum no for the one na odware owiem owie mba the one sa amomo we ne ka ho asem na NDC mpanyinifo ye tu omufo said the papa Kevin Taylor Kayano, and then up Kofon or Fan or Mukos, until one team in Kano, until Kevin Taylor or Kana, and this pen for press conference, and boy, yeah, press conference, next still or Mutata MPs, Saminia, were counting point yet, let's say me out to file a nominum bimu, ya peer a demonstration, let's say MP. Ebe dia anymore, and which is ever police, national security police, ebe tatanu. Democracy asawa Ghana. Until I say a pen for no more sorry engineer worker. No more yes, and then turn a munja press conference, no, Chen and now do don't go Kufado stay. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said Ghana no, I know Mudia, and a Ghana no, and yet Dampare, Ghana no, and Ghana, via and Timmy funny to me, and no be bonny, because me can't say, some for Manua, Ebo Ghana no, some from Pabo and Kamwa, that's what Musi send on Beya, yes, to civilians, you're sorry, no, sorry, Yasira Fonuswa, they see what Guinea, they see what Mali. A bit me as Ghana, am I here because sent to me and to about my MPs. Yeah, Pene MPs, and the boy Mamuka say Mumbeta MPs, and no yes a billions, and now they are better send there, a better short children as a Mensa. And a sorry boss man, and a Lord Komi, and in and out the Danko Kufadu, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, so Musa Muyam Bemma 2024, you two Obama John Dramani Mahama, Bemma. Wabesi Afari Hospital, Bema, Wabesi Kumahu Hospital, Bema, Wabesi Central Market, Wakajetia, Bema, Wabesi Tafu Central Market, Bema, Wabesi Commander Sugar Factory, Fishing Processing Plant, our Central Region, Kasua Interchange, Kotakroba Market, Wa Airport, Wa Regional Hospital, Minya Ho Airport, Ho University Campus, Adomi Bridge, Teshinunga Water Project, Akufado Kuroman Kasanu, Suayo, Chebi, President Mahama Nedimanu, University Awoho, President Mahama Nedimanu Tamali, Anya Mahama, when the best international airport, Ewa Tamali, when the best hospital, Ewa Gupe, Sanya Mahama, when the best hospital, Ewa Sagwala, Sanya Mahama, when the best hospital, Ewa Salaga, Sanya Mahama, when the best Islamic College, Ewa Chi, when the best in Sokodi State Hospital, Sister Mahama, Minya, Sama Mahama Yawa Bajuma, that's a Ghana for, yeah, do or die, yeah, do or die. Yeah, do or die. Now you're vigilant. Now we know police station. That's a Lord Komi. Any Mensa. And sorry, boss man. your friend is communication director, Dima MPP, no, sorry, boss man. That's all MPP communication director. That's all much of me and Bema. Omunkasa, handle over, and from my present mamma, one number will say Bema, Bema, but I will send them one pie and mouth. No, no, me no, Kufara can be in cow. When you allow my dinner fima day, Wafina fima toy. وتولنا في من تولى وبارك الله لنا فيما أتى اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب الدنيا وقنا عذاب الآخرة الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين ينكوبون شراو أنيو كسان شرا كبيرة أنشرا متشامة SS وهاب سوني لمبين فني MPA تيجا مورو ينكوبون شرا منينا أجمع بامو ينو ينكوبون ما اندماتي من دين كوكودا بوني سان ينكوبون بنغو ما فامو ينكوبون سان ياببابه ورمون تمني ينكوبون أمبامنو أنكواتنو ينكوبون أما أبربيا ما أجمانو أنتم بام ما أجمانو أنيي ينكوبون أنشراو أنشرا مي بابا كبنتلا أنشرا نينا بوسه فوني نابا That's it.
Hello. Hello. Yes, sir.
That's right.
What could I say? Hello. Anyway, did be a bit free and bad network. Oh, ASMO. All right, so that is my last call. That's my last call right there. Except something comes in right now, but that's my last call. I gotta get off because time is going. It's almost 8 o'clock and it's just off the beat. All right, so thank you guys very much. Pacho, please guys subscribe to Safari TV Africa on YouTube and Facebook, and also subscribe to Lao Salas TV. And with all due respect, and please when you pray, remember Kevin Taylor in your prayer. Remember me as well in the prayer. Like I said to you, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and God is going to bless you. All right, God bless you so much. Thank you, you guys, for coming in. God bless you so much, and I will sign out and sign off again. Thank you very, very much.
Look at what things that have been happening in the country. Look at what happened with, I think somewhere a year and a half ago at what do you call that place? That police station. Iowa West. Look at the outcome. Look at what the commission said. Right? Even that has not been settled yet. Look at what happened during the elections recently. You follow me? And I have known Akufo-Addo for years. And what he's doing now is very strange to me. I don't seem to understand. It seems as if I'm now seeing a different Akufo-Addo from the person I knew years ago, who was law-abiding. You follow me? So when I say lawlessness, or he's being lawless, I know exactly what I'm talking about. A man who has always believed in the principles of democracy, a man who has been a lawyer for years, a man I have known to be very peaceful and very reasonable. Under his leadership, we seem to be finding, I personally find things that are a bit strange to me. So I keep on asking myself, is it Akufo-Addo I've known all these years? We have had elections in this country for years. For years. We've never had military men in uniform and policemen with rifles and ammunition at polling stations before. But it's now happening. Look at what even happened recently at these local elections of chief executives and whatnot. Look at what happened there. To the extent that, what do you call it, an MP who even belonged to that particular place was refused entry. I mean, this definitely is lawlessness. I don't know what else to call it. The Constitution made it clear that if the person is rejected, he can definitely, bring back the person for the second time. You follow me? Now, if the person is rejected for the second time, that should tell you that the people really don't want him. It's as simple as that. I don't understand some of this. Look at what things that have been happening in the country. Look at what happened, I think somewhere a year and a half ago at, what do you call that place, that polling station.
Who said it was something? I'm going to come in. I'm going to come in. I'm just going to come in. Okay. I'm going to shift. I'm going to Mr. President, I'm going to what is that? What is that? I have some here. That's very old. Me get up. Hold on, this one is that. Hold on, this one is that. What is that? Have some here. What is that? Have some here. I have put them some, but we don't. What is that? Have some here. Oh, actually, the body need to prove. Who brought the end here? What's the town is? What does that come from? They don't hear one from that. Foolish for that too. Who will you hear one from? Sarah, I don't come from for information and I want to prove what is the one bank. Good drive on the time. What will punch you? Also, Bolani to prove what you do. But you must stand up for one passer. And a permanent one who must have one. One man can put one. But some penny. Stand out here. You will bring it. How will you? Who said it was something? I'm going to come in. I'm going to come in. I'm just going to come here. Okay. I'm going to shift. I'm going to Mr. President, I'm going to what is that? What is that? I have some here. That's very old. Me get up. Hold on, this one is that. Hold on, this one is that. What is that? Have some here. What is that? Have some here. I have put them some, but we don't. What is that? Have some here. Oh, actually, the body need to prove. Who brought the end here? What's the town is? What does that come from? They don't hear one from that. Foolish for that too. Who will you hear one from? Sarah, I don't come from for information and I want to prove what is the one bank. Good drive on the time. What will punch you? Also, Bolani to prove what you do. But you must stand up for one passer. And a permanent one who must have one. One man can put one.
The WHO, as of the 10th of October 2021, estimated that the cumulative number of infections on the African continent will be in the region of 59 million by the same date. Coronavirus cases globally were over 241 million and had led to over 4.9 million deaths. The overall deaths due to coronavirus in Africa surpassed 216,000. Approximately 219 million people recovered from the disease. While the statistics remain favorable towards Africa, particularly regarding deaths, we cannot discount the impact of the pandemic on our continent. We mourn the lost souls, acknowledge the burden and sorrow of families and loved ones left behind. Unfortunately, our mother continent is lagging in terms of vaccinations. This calls for a radical shift in strategy, a concerted effort by governments to secure and vaccinate their populations, while educating them to strictly observe all preventive protocols. The reality, however, is that the pandemic may be with us for a while longer. My brothers and sisters, I spent some time talking about the coronavirus pandemic because the negative impact on the socioeconomic fortunes of our African people has been massive. So insidious has it been that it has literally relegated many of the challenges facing our people. Challenges such as unemployment, bad governance, corruption, inadequate health facilities, poor roads, insecurity, and many others. Furthermore, revenues have been heavily affected as the demand for Africa's commodities such as oil, coffee, cocoa, and tourism has sharply declined. The African Development Bank states that Africa's GDP contracted to 2.1% in 2020, in what has been the worst recession suffered in half a century. The African Development Bank is forecasting a positive outlook, projecting that Africa's real GDP will be around 3%.